You can look rich and still feel one bill away from panic.
You do not feel tight because you earn too little. You feel tight because your life became expensive to carry.
That is the real trap. The life gets better, and the cost of holding it together rises with it. This is lifestyle creep, not reckless spending. Refinement slowly turning into structure. A better coffee, a better chair, a better neighborhood. Each upgrade feels small. None of them leave. That is why it is dangerous. The shift is so quiet, it barely feels like a decision. It just starts feeling normal. What starts as a reward becomes your baseline, and once it becomes baseline, it stops feeling optional. You stop asking, do I want this? And start assuming this is just my life now. And beneath all of this is something even more expensive than spending. Identity. You are not just upgrading your life, you are upgrading who you think you are. And identities cost money. Because once your image rises, your structure rises with it. The baseline moves upward, quietly, permanently, and most people mistake that for progress. Then, the architecture reveals itself. Rent, insurance, subscriptions, car costs. Not luxuries anymore. Requirements. This is the number that starts running your life. The minimum your month now requires before anything feels safe. And once that number rises, your income is no longer building freedom. It is servicing weight. This is why higher earners can still feel trapped. They are not carrying a small life badly. They are carrying a big life precisely. From the outside, they do not look broke, but underneath, they are exposed. Because once your structure gets expensive, you lose room to fail. And when you lose room to fail, small disruptions start feeling dangerous. A repair, a bill, a delayed payment, a missed bonus. Nothing dramatic, just enough to expose how little flexibility is left. That is the real cost of looking rich. Not envy, not judgment. Inflexibility. You are no longer building a life. You are maintaining a structure. And this is where the feeling changes. Nothing is visibly wrong, but nothing feels safe. The pressure is quiet. It does not scream. It hums. Month after month. On paper, everything can still look fine. Income lands, bills clear, life keeps moving, but peace never quite arrives. Because this kind of pressure does not show up cleanly on a spreadsheet. It shows up in posture, in hesitation, in how often you silently recalculate. And the more your identity depends on maintaining the image, the less freedom you have to step away from it. So the solution is not earn more. The solution is lower what your life requires. Reduce the baseline. Remove what only performs status. Keep what actually improves life. Less structure, more margin, more space between income and obligation. Real wealth does not look impressive. It feels quiet because control does not need to perform. And once you reduce the weight, you can finally build what most people never do, a buffer. That is where real stability begins.